Hi, I'm James Shillinglaw. I'm here with Chris Austin, who's Senior Vice President, Global Marketing and Sales for Seabourn. And we're going to get an update on everything that's going on with Seabourn today. And this is Insider Travel Report. Chris, you had a new ship coming out. You came out earlier this year, Ovation. Tell us, how's it going, and what's been the reception so far?
Excellent, excellent. We did actually. We had our inauguration of Seabourn Innovation in Venice. Actually, May the 5th was our first inaugural voyage. Mm-hmm. We actually had the inauguration in Malta, and it was spectacular. But the ship is just beautiful. Adam Tahani is again our interior designer, and of course, he's one of the world's most preeminent interior designers of resorts around the world. And we're so proud that Adam has actually designed both Seabourn Innovation and, of course, her sister ship, which came out the year prior, Seabourn Encore. So he's really created a home-from-home feel, curved woods, beautiful polishings, mirrors, glass, gorgeous.
And I've seen the sister ship when I was in Singapore with you,
Absolutely.
And it is beautiful. I'm sure this one is equally as beautiful.
She really is, and of course she has all the same facilities, Seabourn Square, Deck 7, so all of our repeat guests absolutely know where anything is on the ship. It's a wonderful, wonderful ship, and our fifth ultra-luxury ship, which means our travel professionals know that we have the most consistent ultra-luxury fleet in the industry.
Now tell me a little bit about where that ship is going, and also some other changes that you've made, or additions I should say, to your itineraries and to your destinations.
Absolutely. Well, Seabourn Innovation is sailing in Northern Europe this year, and she's having a really successful season. After Northern Europe, she'll obviously move back through the Mediterranean and then actually reposition in Asia. But a few exciting announcements that we've had recently. We have announced our first world cruise in 6 years, actually.
That's amazing. Yeah, it seems world cruising seems to be all the vogue now. I'm glad you're getting into it.
I agree, and it's a great opportunity actually for our travel professional partners to really find those clients who, of course, have time. Maybe they're the retired affluent, but
we should be a retired affluent. What do you think?
We should be. We absolutely should be. Although I'm having a great deal of fun doing what I'm doing at the moment.
That's true, so why quit?
Why, exactly. But 146 days, we're going to be sailing out of Miami on January the 4th, 2020, and Miami to San Francisco. And if our travel professional partners wish to book the full world cruise voyage before May next year, 1919, there's a wonderful suite of benefits for their clients taking that full world cruise voyage.
And how many days is that again?
146 days.
146 days.
Yeah,
okay.
We're going to be visiting close to 70 different destinations, about 18 overnights on the voyage as well, some longer stays in certain destinations. It really is the best of the best. In fact, it's called the 2020 World Cruise Extraordinary Destinations.
It sounds like it should be extraordinary, the entire experience.
It certainly will be. So something else that's new, which we're really excited about, is our entry into Cuba. And in November 19, we'll be sailing the Seabourn Sojourn from Miami to Cuba. It'll be a really immersive experience, again, with overnight stays in several different locations in Cuba. Those that obviously know Cuba want to stay overnight in Havana and the other ports of call as well. 11 days or 12 days, and we'll have 5 voyages actually through 19 into early 20.
And will those be really kind of Cuban immersion sailings that you're really going to focus on Havana and beyond the rest of the island, right?
Absolutely, and we will visit a couple of other Caribbean islands as well on our itineraries, but more immersive than any other voyage currently that's available, and of course true ultra luxury, so you can return to the Seabourn Sojourn and have the wonderful Thomas Keller dinners, or enjoy the bars, great food. Together we're doing that peer-to-peer sightseeing and experience in Cuba.
Why do you think Cuba is so hot right now? Even with all the talk and the political situation, it seems like everybody's going to Cuba, and now we can go to Cuba in style.
Yeah, that's very true. I mean, I think there's very few places in the world that sort of are almost like in a time capsule, yes? And there's a lot of mystique perhaps around Cuba, and of course those who love vintage cars, I know, just love to go and look at those cars, etc. But there's real history, there's real culture. The people are amazing. They're so welcoming, obviously, to the existing companies that visit Cuba. So we're excited to be going in 19.
Yeah. And another thing you've introduced in the last year is Seabourn, I think it's Journeys?
Seabourn Journeys.
Tell us a little bit about that program and how agents might take advantage of that.
Yeah, no, that's a great question, James, actually. Seabourn Journeys are pre or post, very immersive experiences for our guests. So this is a tremendous opportunity, not only for the guest, the client or the travel professional, but the travel professional, because they can add these on to the particular voyages. Obviously, we have 10, so 10 Seabourn Journeys experiences. Could be the Denali experience added to Alaska, could be a safari in Cape Town, could be the sort of Red Centre of Australia, but these journeys range from 5 to 13 nights, the longest being the South Pole, which is linked to Antarctica. But we pay our travel professional partners 14% commission.
That's amazing.
They are guaranteed with 2 guests. They are very personalized, up to 10 guests, and then we'd start a new journey.
That's perfect. I mean, I always think of that you're not going to be able to commission on the land portion, but here you're giving them 14%.
And that's what we wanted to do, actually. We always had Seabourn Journeys, but we expanded the product and launched this in October 2017. And we are really pleased with the results, actually. Our travel professional partners have really embraced them. We have a very, very well-known tour operator behind them. It is a white label, though, so I won't say who that is.
You'll tell me later, right?
I'll tell you in secret over a drink. But no, our travel professional partners can clearly trust us. And again, as you say, adding a seamless experience and great commission earning opportunity for our partners.
Now, any other opportunities for travel agents you want to get out there to let them know what's going on with, I should say, travel advisors these days, since we are actually at the American Society of Travel Advisors annual conference, but now we are all called travel advisors, or we're calling them travel advisors.
Right.
So any other opportunities for advisors that you might have?
Yes, no, absolutely. I think, we're doing a number of seminars around the country, obviously. We have our Why Seabourn series and lots of materials on our travel professional resource site. So I'd encourage actually every travel professional to sign up for Seabourn Insider, access that travel professional resource center, and use our Why Seabourn series, which really does actually get into the detail of why they should send one of their clients to a particular destination in the world, and why Seabourn as well, which obviously is the the best ultra luxury resort at sea in the world.
Well, Chris, thank you for spending some time with us to update us on Seabourn. Obviously, I see a lot of you at conferences, and last year I was on your first new ship, which was amazing, and now you have the second, and you got all these other programs and great commissionable opportunities for travel advisors out there. Great to see you again.
Thank you so much, and I wish to say thank you very much to all of our travel advisors. Thank you at Seabourn. We really appreciate what you do.
I'm James Shillinglaw, and this is Insider Travel Report.